First, I want to speak as Bill Atherholt, the treasurer of Main Street, on behalf of my lovely wife, Mott, who is not here tonight. It says, because of a meeting of conflicts, I am unable to attend tonight's board meeting. However, here are a few items I want to report. Number one, our Stars and Stripes celebration planning has begun and will roughly follow the same format as last year. On June the 14th at 6 p.m., a Flag Day ceremony and a picnic afterwards will be held at the amphitheater grounds to honor the birthday of our national flag. Boy Scout Troop 2 from Clifton Forge will present a visual history of our American flag. As before, we will also honor the birthday of the United States Army, because it's the same day. And yes, there will be a birthday cake. On June the 19th, our third annual Juneteenth celebration will begin with a opening ceremony at Washington Park and continue throughout the day with food and other vendors and kids' activities. We urge everyone to stop by and help celebrate the day. There will be an exhibit at the Allegheny Highlands Arts and Crafts Center in honor of the celebration, and we hope to have an exhibit in the library as we did last year. Our 14th annual Stars and Stripes celebration will begin with an evening of family, friends, food, and entertainment at the C&O Heritage Center at 6 p.m. on July the 3rd, culminating in a fireworks show to cap off the evening. A parade, wreath laying, and veterans and first responders ceremony will occur on July the 4th, beginning at 11 a.m. at the Historical Masonic Theater. Our monthly community gathering will take place on Thursday, March the 21st in the Historic Masonic Theater. This month we will hear presentations from 4 local nonprofits and learn from them ways we can support their mission. Main Street will be one of the presenters. Jenny Olchen, president of Main Street, will be one of the presenters. We will need to provide at least one other Main Street board member to be an information table to answer questions, manage a volunteer sign-up sheet, and have other information available. We urge all board members to attend. The gathering will begin at 6:30 and close on or before 8 p.m. This is open to the public, and with the more people we have in the public, the more they'll understand what the purpose of the gathering is, and it's always good if people get involved in the town. Okay, did everybody hear me all right back then?
Just fine.
Great. All right, now I'm Bill Atherholt, and I'm on the committee to bring a replica of the Vietnam Wall to Covington, Virginia. The committee has been formed now, and a whole lot has taken place, but I've been asked to speak at each one of these council sessions as it goes on as we get closer to it. How many people in the audience have been to the Vietnam Wall? Wow. That's nice.
More than once. More than once.
That's nice. The last time I was here, nobody had been. So, you will have a chance to go again. There will be, the Vietnam Wall is being presented by the same people who had built the first wall. And they offer their traveling wall to cities and towns that ask for them to come there. And we go through, this group went through a vetting process, and it's sponsored in Covington by VFW Post 1033 in Covington, by the City of Covington, and by Connections Plus Healthcare Hospice in Lexington, Virginia. And the Vietnam Wall will arrive in Covington on the first day of October. It will come from Lexington down 64. It will come into exit 27, come through the town, Then it will leave by exit 24, go to Covington, and will move into the Jackson River Sports Complex. On the day, the 2nd of October, volunteers, many volunteers, they say 150, will put up the wall. And on the 3rd, the wall will be open 24 hours a day through the 6th of October. Along with the wall, there's a mobile education center. And it will be open 24 hours a day, typically Wednesday through Sunday, as I've just said. So that's what's going to happen. I'm not the person to ask for the use of the street for that day, but I'm sure that'll come from some member of that committee. And if I don't hear them talking about it soon, I'll make sure they know they have to do that. What are we looking for, and why do I speak? Because I get into the public press and word of mouth, etc. We're looking for volunteers. There is a volunteer coordinator, and she is Marion Paxton. She's on our committee. She is the president of the VFW Post 1033 Auxiliary. Her name will be in the public whenever we get to that point. The other thing we need is donations. It costs $11,000 to bring this to Covington. And that's only for them to bring it here. The other things that we may need money for are food for volunteers who will be volunteering for 24 hours. We haven't set up exactly how long those tours of volunteering are, probably around 4 hours. So that budget will be above 11,000, and I have not heard that number yet, or we have not discussed that. Just to give you an idea of what it is, it's a 3/4 scale replica. It is 375 feet in length and 5.5 feet high. Visitors experience the wall rising above them as they walk towards the apex, a feature of the design of the wall in Washington, D.C. Like the original memorial, the wall that heals is erected on a chevron shape, and visitors can do name rubbings of the individual service members' names on the wall. The replica is constructed of avenite, a synthetic granite, and its 140 numbered panels are supported by an aluminum frame. Machine engraving of the more than 58,000 names, along with the modern LED lighting, provided readability of the wall day and night. Here are a few other things that we have in this particular brochure that just gives you an idea of how this impacts people. There are 58,281 names on the wall. There are 1,500 service members unaccounted from the Vietnam War. 8 women are on the wall. The deadliest year in the war was 1968. Medal of Honor recipients on the wall are 161, and 2 of them are from Allegheny County. Age of 15, the age of the youngest service member on the wall. The average age of service members on the wall are 23 years and 1 month. Items left at the wall. Things that people leave in honor of their loved ones, 400,000. I don't know where they go. There are 43 sets of brothers listed on the wall. There's 3 sets of fathers and sons on the wall. The largest casualty day in Vietnam was on January the 31st, 1968, with 246. So I invite you to come see it. I invite you to volunteer, and I invite you to donate. All of that will come in a letter. I'm not sure how it's going to arrive, but that's the plan. And it will be to people, it will be to businesses in the county. We will represent, even into West Virginia, we can represent every county that touches Allegheny County. So we will be talking to people in Lewisburg, West Virginia also. Are there any questions I might be able to answer?
Bill, I'd just like to thank you and VFW Post in Covington
1033, yeah.
for making this happen and bringing it here. It's a great tribute, and I thank you for that. And I also want to thank you for the great success that we're having with our Rows of Honor banners in Clifton Forge. I know that you've gotten applications. We've got applications today.
I did.
And I appreciate the fact that you have helped us lead that and spearhead that and bring it to where it is. And I just see it kind of just mushrooming and getting bigger and bigger. And thank you for that.
Well, thank you. You're most welcome. I'm honored to do that. And I have about eight on order right now. So thank you very much, everyone.